Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Thuram completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Threads one in. Forward it goes. Zaire Emery, Ekitike. Oh, what a... There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thuram. Zaire Emery. Not the most accurate pass. That is Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Great vision. He's on it. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Olise looking sharp there. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Upamecano tries to clear. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Olise! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes aim, it's a mighty effort! Goal, France! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Upamecano.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got away. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a real chance! It's hit the upright. Platini. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Nice control. And that's aimed into the middle. Thuram, who's set up one goal so far.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Ekitike. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now he's off and running. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Thuram. Ribéry. Looking to go deep. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Camera. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, smashing header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Camavinga. That's a throw. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de boire avec modération. Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié.
So off we go once more.
Merci.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Spread neatly. Here's found the way through. And he shoots! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Thuram. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that has been clubbed away. Camera. The message is clear. None shall pass. And he thumps it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Played out to the left flank. Olise. Now what about this cross? Zaire. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Zaire Emery brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the keeper they go. That's a super give and go. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Short changes him with that pass. France still have the cards to affect this game. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
That's a good ball out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is just off target. Camera. And here's Doué. Ekitike. And the finish! That's another chance! Yes, it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe with the short one. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Zaire Emery. And here's Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. Now that's well seen too.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Changement en cours.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ekitike out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Thuram deals with that comfortably. France are looking to go forward now. And Ribéry! Yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13. À sa place,
Upamecano.
le numéro 20.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well read, nice interception. Thuram engages and forces him off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's a pretty loose pass. The final seconds now. Doué. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. It's a promising position. Deep cross. And here's Ribéry. Doué. Doué receives it in a good position here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's
9.
make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Le numéro 11.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Numéro 8.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Chers spectateurs, voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes. Changement.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doué. Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Giroud.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ribéry. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Doué. Oh, that's delightful. Dembele. France needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Chers spectateurs, permettez-moi
Well,
de
it
vous
has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he's been shifted off it. And here's Dembele.
Such good technique.
Tries the cross. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in here. Can he get onto this? Saliba gets it away. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Zaire Emery. Doué. Camavinga. Ribéry.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just eases him off the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Terrier. And here's the chance to counter. That's good vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Giroud is second man up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Doué will take their second. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
He just did what he was asked.
Ribéry is third in line. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Ribéry is the third man to step forward. And he sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
France from one behind. That's a good penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Thuram is fourth up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
France are looking to save match point. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Ekitike. Passing nice and neat. Great ball, and he's in here. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Ekitike! It's bounced back off the post. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass.
Ribery really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he welcomes it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ribery. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira. Look at the space here. Not going up front in a hurry. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ekitike.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Platini. Ball driven towards the far post. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe might just make this. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram, and the shot! There's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Ribéry. He's had it taken off him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ekitike quietly revving up. Olise. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ekitike. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chouameni is onto this.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Picked out brilliantly. Now there's a fine ball. Ribéry crosses. It's out for a goal kick. Thuram. And it's Ribéry. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Brilliantly cut out. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And it's Michel Platini. And here's Ribéry. Ribéry. He's got away. Climbs up big.
Astaghfirullah.
Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Olise. He's picked his way through. And the shot. He's got a goal.
Tutup ya, jelek banget.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good spell of possession, this. And France can counter now. Not the most accurate pass. Ekitike knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, straight chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, Lisa really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Le numéro 9.
Platini deals with that comfortably. France are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good ball. That's a little off target. Crunching tackle. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Platini. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8, Ribéry. Pour le remplacer,
Thuram.
le numéro 6.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great work on the overlap.
That's good defensive concentration.
Platini driving forwards. It's Camavinga. Dembele. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous.
Temps additionnel.
That's a
3
foul,
minutes.
no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the number on the board is 3. Ekitike. That has been slung wide. That looks a good cross. And Ribéry! That's really well cleared.
Berapa
And
kita
that's
khusus
that.
dari tadi guys, kenapa ya?
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times...
Kalah terus guys, kenapa guys? Kenapa guys?
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram is onto this. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Doué! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Great vision. Back when it goes. Great ball. Chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ekitike demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. Ribéry has it out wide and in space. Bullish header! It's bounced back off the post.
There they go, hunting again.
Andrich promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice interception, well timed. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Havertz. Now Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribery does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Platini. Doué gets it. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's another chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A case now of complete control. It's a promising position. Gnabry has a look and plays it forward. That is ended up in no man's land. Camera. Platini. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! Superb from Doué! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No way through there. No, it's come to nothing. Havertz chasing after it. Stood up well to him there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ekitike. Wirtz. Shot could be, and the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gnabry really struggling to influence the game, but that could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. Oh, super! And he shoots! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He is through here. Real chance! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And Cruyff!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
They have what they... Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's De Jong. De Jong touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Ribéry did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Verbruggen defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Lang. Now, can they get him away? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Botman does really well to win the ball there. Could move up a gear here. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Dumfries. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's De Jong. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Platini gets into a good position. Doué, and he's had it. And the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.